My name is WHF, and I am the reigning, defending, Figgy unboxing reviewer, and of course, Brock Lesnar, your boy Beastie Boy, making a return back into the Ultimate Edition line, you guys. Check this out. If you guys want to pick this up, hit the link in the description below. Discount code HERO is going to save you 10%. And all those damn figgies that you guys want to get your hands on, man, check this out. Back of the packaging, we have the Beast right there incarnate. He's making the look that he's going to tell you right before he strikes you and letting you know that if you don't drop a like on this video, you might have 7 years of bad luck, or who knows, 6 years, 6'3", Minneapolis. We got the F5 for the finisher, Universal Champion, and a little bio description to bring this figure in its entirety. Now, we cannot have the Beast unless if we have the Warrior. We have the Ultimate Warrior, and I know you guys are curious, Hero Fix, are we going to get him out of the box? Yes, he is going to come out of the packaging, both of them right now, to get a full in-depth review of what this man did back in the day and what he's still going to continue right there on the side of the packaging, man. On the back, check this out. A little commemoration of one of the latest and greatest man to ever step foot into the squared circle. And the actual figure right there, yes, you guys are correct. We got him right there. And they're telling you, the man, that he's going to check out the prior releases, you guys, because we cannot unbox these unless if we got them comparisons. We got the last Elite Series, actually Ultimate Edition 4, as well as some Ultimate Warriors in the UE lineup that need to be brought right here out of the packaging. That being said, I say we check out the Warrior, I say we check out the Beastie Boy, and let's bring them titles into play. Let's do it! Here we have both figures out of the box, and we also got the comparisons alongside so we can take a closer look of what Beastie Boy and the Ultimate Warrior is going to bring within this. Now, accessories, we are going to be getting 2 additional belts with it. We're going to get the Universal as well as WWE Championship, but the main difference between now and really that we've never seen before up until, well, actually, you know what? Championship Showdown 2-pack did have this as well, but the side plates, if you look at it, you can see Brock Lesnar's logo listed on both of them, and both look solid, you guys. I feel like that both of these belts are going to do one up once you have them displayed right there alongside the middle of your shelf, man. I love this, and I also love the interchangeable options that we will get with it, because you'll get the Screaming Head scan that we are going to put on the figure as well with the ponytail theme. Now, if you guys look at the backdrop, you can see that there's a lot of Brock Lesnar figures that could utilize some of these upgrades. So again, turn on that notification bell, and you guys need to come back because there's going to be a Brock party. Oh yeah. And every single person that is watching the video right now will be able to partake in it. Now, the smiling, that is accordingly, but the serious look is the look that people want to see on the figure. Not quite yet, but the interchangeable hands will get 2 full-on open as well as close fists. And these molds we've already seen in the prior releases. So if you guys were curious as to what they're going to do right there once we get them swapped out, well, they're going to do the same thing that we're doing before, except on this go-around, the Beast right here will finally be able to be crowned as quite potentially the beginning of a new end. Think about it, right? First Ultimate Edition Series 4 was solid, but during that time and era, you guys, they were not bringing quite the same thing that they're bringing now. Obviously, butterfly joints have been added to the figure, as well as the pinless double-jointed elbows right here, as well as scaled-up arms. There is so much to cover with this Brock Lesnar figure, but this won't be able to be covered unless if we go to Suplex City with it. Check out the side of the beard, you guys. Love the full-on beard that we're getting with it. That ponytail right there, just as well as it should have been. I believe it was at Elite Series 96. Did have a similar, not the one that we have on the figure, but the smiling one that we will interchange with it. And we are going to pull it aside, man. I know you guys are curious. You guys got so many different questions that I want to address. One of the biggest things is the way that the actual torso looks. Now, if you look at the butterfly joints, they have received an upgrade. Really, if you articulate this as opposed to the very first time that Mattel had introduced it, nowhere near will you get that tightness and fulfillment that we're getting with this figure. I mean, if you look at the movement right there, you can see how hard I have to push in order for that to come through. Now, as far as like the actual arms, I do like the bigger scale, except on the right side, you can definitely see some gappage going around right there. Not on the left, but again, it is a common issue. Really, any single time that you decide to level up smaller shoulders with bigger arms. The whole circumference too, it's going to give it more of a width once you pull it alongside with Elite Series or Ultimate Edition Series 4. Now, if you pull those through the side, you will see the continuation of the logo right there through the back of the butterfly joints. I'm telling you guys, this is looking really damn good. Same logo. This is not new from his prior release. The main difference is going to be the whole points of articulation, not just with the whole the butterfly joints, but the way that they did the legs. Now, if you guys look at this figure, yeah, you can still get some pretty good posability when you spread it out and you move it forward. But the way that they did it, you guys, is very similar to like a lot of toy lines. I know that there's been similar toy lines that they did it where you can actually push up and push down right there on the upper thigh. You guys see that? The whole movement, that's going to give you more articulation with it. So if you move it forward, you'll be able to get a whole leg kick in there versus the prior release. I'll go ahead and bring this one so you guys can get a good idea of how much more articulation you're going to get. And I really don't know if you need this like when you're taking someone to Suplex City, but you can see the whole like level that's being turned up, you guys. I love it. My expression when you no longer need the prior figure. I'm kidding. I love this figure, but at the same time, this brand new one, it's going to show you exactly. Now, I want to bring the fantasy gear up to frame so that way you guys can see what I'm talking about when you're talking about the actual circumference of the figure. Now, this is all fantasy. Keep in mind, this is basically like a ruthless aggression Brock Lesnar. If you guys haven't seen this, man, I'm telling you, go check out the content. This right here was one of my personal favorites. I still got to fix it up. There's a couple of minor things, but regardless, you can see that the newer one, not only does it scale a little bit better, I mean, obviously different legs, but at the same time, like the way that his shoulders, they are definitely wider with the butterfly joint effect. This is kind of give it like more of like that head scan sitting a little bit lower versus over here. Now this is by J Reigns. This is not the official Mattel. I'll bring it the Mattel version so you guys can see what we're talking about with it. And we'll also interchange the other head scans to see if whether or not the new ones will be able to do one up. And I do truly think that, you guys, because if you look at this one, this is the same one from his regular Elite release. And I know the gear that you're seeing right here, like, bro, what the hell are we doing? There was a lot of stuff. I'm telling you, you guys need to join the WHF fam because that way you're going to be able to find out if the Beast Party is going to be thrown down accordingly. I mean, after all, that's what we need, man. We need a WHF family in order to check out the whole situation of it all. So here's the smiling one. And main differences that I'm noticing out the gate, it's going to be the color of the beard. If you look at the brand new Ultimate Edition, we're getting more of a blonde finish as opposed to like the darker theme on this one. I'll take off the cowboy hat so you guys know what we're talking about. Not the actual hairpiece itself, but the beard. So this one, same little hair ponytail theme, but it's going to be the whole tone of it, the way that they brought it over here. Now the other head scan, which is going to be the screaming one, this is going to be the one that most likely people are going to end up displaying. And I can tell you what, right now, perfect time of year, now that Halloween has rolled around, what do? You do the screaming scan right there in the thumbnails for them Halloween horror videos. You guys drop a like if you can't wait to see the continuation of that, because we've been doing tons of work. And I'll tell you what, month of October, it is going to be a busy month without a shadow of a doubt. And I truly feel that this scan is going to be able to fulfill quite a bit with it. Ranking, I got to give this damn figure a 10-1, man. Very excited to see a lot of brand new stuff. The the butterfly joints, the whole hip socket movement within it. So many good stuff with this figure. Plus, I mean, as far as like the plethora and scans, I got to tell you, these right here alone are going to be able to upgrade so much in my Brock Lesnar display, as well as custom fix-up, man. I know you guys are I can't wait either, man. I'm so excited to see a lot of those coming in here into action, just like the Ultimate Warrior. Now, for Warrior, we are seeing the return of this gear. We've seen it in a prior Elite, not in an Ultimate Edition, but in a regular set right there with the jacket. Fabric goods, man. I love it. We got Ultimate coming down on the right, Warrior coming down on the left, and on the back, it's showing you the matchup of a lifetime. Now, if you guys were wondering who was the big dog during those days, Well, I mean, obviously Hulkster, without a doubt, but without a doubt also following Ultimate Warrior and the Macho Man. And I feel like this jacket is going to be able to do pretty good right there with the figure. Yeah, we're going to put it on. We got to see how it plays out on the Ultimate Warrior, because that was the whole reason for me when it came to like one of my favorite things about his regular Elite release. So checking it out right here on the Ultimate Edition, I truly feel that it's going to be able to do quite a bit. Now, we're not even done, you guys. You got alternative looks. Now, if you don't want to display with the actual fabric goods, you'll also be able to display right here with the partial rubber jacket. And you can actually see the Macho Man right there taking flight on the top of the turnbuckle. And then you got the Ultimate Warrior kind of being laid out right there for the punishment. And then as far as retribution, it happens, buddy boy. He picks him up, slams him down, hits the ropes, comes back around, and the last thing you see right there before he hits you with the splash is going to be the Warrior seeping through the backside. And I like these tassels. This is actually giving me a lot of remembrance to that recent Young Bucks 2-pack, or not the 2-pack, but the last ones that Jazzwares had released. As far as alternative skin, if you do plan on putting that other one, no face paint. Plain Jane, simple butter burger right there on the Mickey D's value meal on the top end. Yeah, we're getting some shading, two-tone effect right there with the hairpiece, and I'm going to slap it on. But before we do, we got to bring these two together. Interchangeable hands. You're going to get a full-on open to shake them damn ropes, right? That's how you shake them damn ropes. And then if you want to point at them suckers, you're going to have that option right there with the interchangeable hand. The ones that are on the figure, we will get mic open, and the head scan right here. Biggest expression downfall right here from this figure is going to be no screaming look. We got it with Beastie. Why didn't we get it with the Warrior? Think about all the years, all the moments, really every single time that this man stepped into the squared circle and we don't get the screaming expression. A little bit of a downfall, but I'll tell you what, I feel like the rest of the figure should be able to bring one up right there with them tassels. Now on the left side, we're going to get black, white, and yellow. And then on the right side, we're going to get pink, yellow, and black. The armbands right here, the gauntlets, you'll see the Ultimate Warrior logo centered on the inside, and then right on the outside, you'll get the continuation of the colored tassels right there. That is, of course, once we slap it all together, it's going to bring it together, man, like peas in a pod right there in the trunks. We got the Macho Man. We got the Macho Man coming in full fury right now in this Ultimate Edition series, not just with this set, but also with the upcoming one that will be dropping in here sooner than later. On the back end, you'll see the title, right? What it was all about. The reason for the machismo being spilt all over the trunks and right there on the side of the tights. For the knee pads, you'll get the continuation of the gauntlets, except on the knee pads, you'll see the Warrior right there alongside the Macho Man and the king that wanted to be crowned the champ, right? After all, that's what we do, man. Now, the cool thing about this figure, it's going to get the same love and treatment that the Beastie is going to get right there for them thighs. So if you guys are curious, can we do it? Yeah, let's check it out, buddy. So you pull it down and it comes down. You see that? You pull it back up and it comes right back up. So if you want to get some more posability, I'm telling you, you'll be able to do quite a bit with this brand new articulation. Biggest concern though is how is it going to play out right there with his prior comparisons, right? Because we've gotten one from the WCW days. So here's the little WCW figure right there that you can see right there. And we also got your boy Elias. Elias jacking his gear. What the crap, you guys. WHF doing that man wrong. But regardless, the fact that we got some new stuff, some brand new love with them butterfly joints. Oh, yeah. There's how you do it. You do the training. You do the lifting. You get them gains. And then we can slap on the alternative theme with it. And we got to do it, man, because you cannot get a full-on figgy review or comparison if we don't check it out with the other look. After all, Ultimate Warrior, he wouldn't want it any other way. Check it out, you guys. What do you guys like? Do you guys like it with the jacket, with the fabric goods, with the whole face paint? Or do you like your plain Jane, no pickles, no onions, no tomatoes? Here, Fix, you're making me damn hungry. Talk about the damn figgy. Let's get the figure review, and then you can go get them bogus. Now, on the back end, let's slap this out, because the only way you're going to get the full effect is by there, man, pulling it out properly. Now, I'll tell you what, this figure, without a doubt, pretty nice. I mean, is it too close to this one? Yeah, it's pretty close as far as the release. Matter of fact, a lot of these figures, man, they're being pumped out way faster than WHF. Oh, get out of here. WHF keeps up on the double. You guys know, if you guys want to pick any of these right here, Ringside Collectibles, hit that link. You're going to save yourself some money when you use discount code HERO. Ranking number 1, without a doubt, Beastie Boy. Number 2, I got to give him a 9.8. Still pretty great figure, but 2 right here, worth adding to the Ultimate Edition collection. I want to thank you guys for watching. Also, give me your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Too many beasties, too many warriors, not enough Ultimate Edition characters? Right there in the comments, man. We'll see you, my friends, on the next one. Oh, no, he's got the Ultimate Warrior. You're going to Suplex City, boy. Oh!